Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. All backers with a game package can now play the Star Citizen Alpha 3.0 PTU. You'll need to download the installer and then copy your account over to the PTU. Links below how to do that. Not all features are working and there is still some work left to do on polish and bug fixing as well. The PTU patch 3.0 AQ was released as well, and see again below for previous patch notes on the logs and all that sort of stuff to get you up to speed with what they've changed. Some major known issues with the patch: 3D radars, both ship and helmet, are not rendering properly in planet atmosphere. The VMA, the Vehicle Manager app, is a work in progress and does still have numerous issues, and some ships may be spawning without items, without the ability to become flight ready or use cargo. If this is the case, then you need to file an insurance claim to replace the ship to get it working. They've updated key binding images in options menu and added key bindings for cycling MFT screens. They've reduced the NPC population for some tests. They've reduced the number of enemies spawned during an ECN mission. They've restored Ruto and Eckhart's reputation prerequisites to their intended values, because previously they had lowered them significantly for testing. They've scaled down the size of the merged weapon group pit reticle. The Constellation Aquila's elevator should now open and close properly. They fixed several helmets missing visor screens. The Reliant and Katu Al can now properly be entered and exited while the vehicle landing gear is down. Players should no longer have their ship despawned quickly, provided they don't have several ships scattered across the verse. Mission markers occasionally attaching to a player's ship has been fixed. Players should no longer intermittently lose the ability to activate the interaction mode, and the Scythe and Glaive should no longer be stuck in a broken state after the player exits the ship. Now, the PTU is very much for testing, so please bear that in mind. And there are going to be bugs that you find, there are going to be crashes, there are going to be things like, why have they rebound the keys? If you are one of the key ragers like I am, and I hate key changes, you can go into key binding and controls and then just go to profiles and actually just reset them. Just literally rebind all the keys if you want to, or just put a profile on, the old profile back on, bam, wham, done. Performance in the PTU is definitely an issue still, and there are a few things that you can do to improve your chances at having higher frames, including download the latest graphics drivers. I've got some guides as well, a performance guide for Star Citizen, a Windows 10 optimization guide, and even a user.cfg guide. A note of caution with the user.cfg guides though, if you do decide to use one of those to try and improve performance or get some tweaks or whatever, is that a lot of the time some of that will skew data that CIG needs for improvements to the game and for bug fixing and that sort of jazz. So with the PTU, I do recommend you don't use user.cfg guides unless it's a very specific circumstance. Links below to all of them as well. The Squadron 42 special was postponed due to technical difficulties. It's now going to be tonight, the 22nd of December at 8 PM UTC over at twitch.tv/Star Citizen, and I think it will be something quite special. Hopefully they'll also put on that Tumbril Nova tank on concept sale as well for people that want that. Every month we have a giveaway. For December, it's for an Orion mining vessel donated by our featured org, Self-Made, an organisation looking at all types of gameplay with more of a lawful neutral stance, a little bit anti-pirate focused, and focused on developing you as a individual in the verse and your actions not kind of hurting other people. Links below if you're interested in joining that kind of org. They are active now and will be extra active for 3.0. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that Orion though is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and then comment on any of my Star Citizen content during the month. Do you have any questions about Alpha 3.0, about the PTU, about Star Citizen's development in general? Chuck them in the comments below. A special thank you to my Patrons who allow me to create the amount of content I do. If you're interested in becoming one of them, you can find links to Patreon as well as everything else we've discussed down below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, it really does help me, and I'll see you in the verse.